We got a nice treat for you today. 4 incredible anime-inspired creations are coming your way, and one of them is gigantic. Get ready to be inspired. Let's take a look at the awesome creations of the LEGO community. We begin with this colossal creation by MOC. You see a few builders out there taking a stab at Evangelion MOCs, but you never see them as tall as this. Here it is next to the builder, and yeah, this is massive. This was also made back in 2013. I feel like that actually makes it better. It was far less common to see huge MOCs like this back then. And it was much rarer to see this level of shaping and really like smooth organic textures. That was also rare to see back then. It just wasn't the kind of mainstream visual style that a lot of people gravitated towards. This creation feels ahead of its time. The accuracy, the detail, wow. Let me draw your attention to the finger design. It's making use of some of these hinge cylinder pieces, but they're in purple. If you want them in purple, they only appeared in one set. It was this X-Pod set that came with this delightful one-eyed monster. Now, it's been ages since I built that set, but I think the piece is behind the eye. It kind of attaches the eye onto the eye stalk. Now, you might think, okay, that's going to be a bit of an expensive endeavor to buy a bunch of those pieces to make all these different fingers. If it only appears in one set, that's going to get pricey. Not so. Turns out these are only like 14 cents each, which is not too bad. You know, other pieces that only appear in one set, sometimes they're worth like 20, 30, 40 bucks, you know? But hey, isn't it always fun to see a more niche piece, a more uncommon piece being used on a MOC? I like to see it. And on the subject of obscure pieces, the text on the shoulder design. These printed tiles, they come in this classic LEGO business card set. A set where you could build your own business card. It was sick. Now, if you want these tiles, unfortunately, they're not cheap. Just the letter E is like $4. You can imagine how much the entire alphabet would cost you. Ugh. But the text here is such a nice touch. And given the insane scale of this creation, well, it works even better. You couldn't really put that much text on like, you know, your typical Toa-sized MOC. It just wouldn't fit. But it fits here and it looks so good. This here is Silver Chariot by Framen Ramen. You might recognize this character from the anime JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Now, I'm a big fan of this torso design. It does a good job of matching the original. I think it looks really good. But the MOC also appears to have a high level of posability. On the torso specifically, we do have some nice waist articulation. And everywhere else, there's an exceptional array of movement and mobility. It enables this MOC to be so expressive, which for a JoJo character, I think that's kind of a must-have. The face is wonderful as well. It's using one of these slope pieces for a kind of mouth guard. You could pick up this piece in light bluish grey in this Ghost Rider set. It's just been placed on the front right here. It's a common enough piece that appears in a bunch of sets. But if you're looking for a face design, might be worth looking into getting one of these pieces. It always looks good. I'm also very impressed by how the builder has pulled off the shoulder spikes. Looking at it on the source material, you'd think that would be pretty difficult to pull off. Not so. Making use of these octagonal bar pieces, and then attaching these clips onto those bars, and placing the cones on top. Perfect, 10 out of 10, no notes. It's simple, but super effective. Number 3, we have the incredible work of Tino Pautanen. These characters come from Nausicaa Valley of the Wind. These are side by side with, well, actually an action figure of these characters. They are shockingly accurate. I love how the mustache has been replicated, taking one of the classic LEGO croissant pieces and slapping it on the face. Perfection. If you want to get some of these in white, you get a nice supply of them in this set right here. It came out earlier this year. They're used up the top here on some of the like, I don't know, dressings or fabric areas of the boat. They're nice pieces. Croissants are so helpful for kind of everything but a croissant. Although it still looks good as a croissant, you know what I mean. Moving on over, we get some of these feather pieces, these fur elements. And how good do they look for the tail feather? These wonderful pieces pop up all the time in your classic Chima Ultra Build sets. Ah, they're such good pieces. We also have two incredible leg designs. Here, we see some of these brown palm tree pieces, the kind of segments of this tree. The way that they flare out at the ends, it adds a lot to this leg design. I think it's great. And some of these 2x2 dome pieces, they've been used here. I like it, it's kind of like tucking in your pants into your boots. It's such a nice like kind of transitional piece. It adds a lot of character, doesn't it? Look at that, man, great part use all round on this MOC. And finally, Nobuteri gives some love to Zaku. Gundam and Lego, they feel like the perfect combination. I really do wonder why Lego hasn't made any Gundam sets. I wonder if they just don't want to collaborate or whatever, but I think that would be so good. I would buy one. Now once again, this is pretty spot on. The builders in this episode did not miss in terms of accuracy. And this just makes me love sand green even more. It really is one of the prettiest Lego colors that we have. So what have we got? We got plenty of wedges, slopes, curved slopes, all kinds of stuff makes up the armor here, and oh, it looks so good. That's what I'm telling you, man. Lego pieces fit the Gundam aesthetic so well. It's like they were meant to be together. But I'm so impressed with this head design. Using minifigure legs in sand green. Some of these would have come on some old Indiana Jones minifigures. Yeah, just using it, angling it a little bit, and it's the perfect piece to use to replicate that face. Well done. And then the tubing on the face. That's been replicated with one of these dinosaur tail pieces in sand green. Well, actually, you can get this piece in sand green on Jabba the Hutt as well. Again, the face design is spot on. This is just instantly recognizable. And that is 4 anime-inspired creations. Anime is such a great place to get ideas. If you need more inspiration, go and study some of the character designs and mech designs from, I don't know, literally any anime that's out there. It's a complete treasure trove of good ideas. You can also get more inspiration by taking a look at the links below. There you can see the social media of every builder that I featured today, and you can check out some of their other stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. Happy building, and bye for now. Guess what set that is?